Fellow educators and tech enthusiasts and YouTubers. Anyways, I have some great technology that I want to show you. So right over here we have the classroom screen, and let me move my face out of the way here and we'll go back a step here. So the actual classroom screen. So I've been using this a lot within the last couple of years, a little bit less when I taught high school, but the more and more I use this, the more and more I realize I should have been using this in high school. So this is the main page classroom screen. They do have a pro version, which I'm not really sure, but I'm sure people do use it. I'm just very happy and content with what I'm getting from the free version. And so I'm just scrolling here real quick. So if I hit up here, let's find the prices for you guys, just so you guys are well informed. And so the free version here, 12 widgets, polls, group maker, lists, and then we have a bunch of extra stuff here, 15 lists. So if you want to have a lot of different lists, this only has 3. So they could be a valid reason. So over here, so let's go through this. So what I normally do right now, we have the timer. So put the timer up here, and you can grab it and drag and put it wherever. You can go up and down. You can say, okay, kids, we have so many minutes left in class, and then hit go. And you can have multiple things up here. We have the stopwatch, self-explanatory, the clock. Kids always do better when they have a clock telling them how many minutes left to have. We do have the stop sign. You can click on that and make it larger. You can say, okay, when it's yellow, do this. When it's red, do this. Green, do that, depending on what grade you're in. They have the work symbol, which is very similar. Drag that up here. You can also make this larger. So we got the quiet, and then we have the whisper, and then we have your ask your neighbor, and the collaborative work together type. So it really depends on how you want to use that, but it seems like that would be super helpful. And I believe that's a new function. Text is right here, so what you can do here is you could type in stop. There is a stop game that I learned while I was teaching in college. We won't go into that game, but there's the stop game. There's you can have steps of instruction. 1, 2, 3. You can have that on the board so they can see that, and then you can make the size larger. So if you want it to go larger, you could do that. So we'll go over here. Trying to keep this brief. I know how much everyone's time is valuable. We have draw, self-explanatory as well, but you could draw different colors and so forth. We have the sound level. Oh, I skipped one. The sound level here, we have, as you can see, the bar just maxed out. If I bring it down to 1, and maybe this up to 5, it's not going to max out with my normal voice. But if I bring the max down to 1, we've already maxed out. So a lot of kids, or not a lot of kids, but I've seen this work fairly well, and then you have a kid that wants to, or a student that wants to max out, so they'll make the noise and try to pop that all the way up. Anyway, we also have the QR code right here from the flow page, so we can put our QR code up here, and so students with devices can click on that and go where they need to go. We have dice. Dice are always fun. We can roll that and see which one we get. So if we have groups, we can say, all right, let's find out what group goes next, and roll the dice. Another good one here is the random name generator. I'm not going to write everyone's name down here, but I'm just going to write a couple random letters for signifying names. We'll hit choose, and it will, and Mr. H, that's our go. So that's pretty cool. Sorry, open that up. Random name generator, and then the background. So this background changes on its own, but if you want to have specific photos, you can click that. All right, we're not quite done yet. They did move things around recently. You can click on the hamburger there, and we can hit poll. And so this will pop up on the screen. So what do you think of today's lesson? And if you were super stoked, you can hit the green and whatever. And the more you click, the more you get. The problem with this is if you're not paying attention, students will think it's really cool to hit the board as many times as possible. So make sure you pre-teach and pay attention. We also have new group maker. So you can hit group, and you're going to have the names in here. Oh, look at that squirrel. Isn't that nice? So you put all the names in there, and once again, just going to hit a bunch of letters. And then we're going to hit next. And there goes that. Create groups. I'm going to have groups down to 2. So we're going to have 4 groups of 2. Look at that. Does all the thinking for me. So now you don't have to go around the room and have people pick numbers and then argue over whose number was what or anything like that. So it's kind of neat. And you can also have this pre-done, and you don't have to do much effort other than putting the names. So if you had the names already on a spreadsheet or something, you can just pop that in there and you're done. So very, very helpful. So once again, this is classroom screen. Super excited about it. You don't really have to pay for it. It's free. Probably one of the pieces of tech that I definitely would not want to lose. Super cool. So like, subscribe, ask questions. I am here for you guys either online or in the classroom. So take care, and thanks for watching.